It's time for the Mexican invasion.
Aw, shit.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a big one.
Let's see Spain reconquer Mexico. What is this gonna do to your population? Oh my god.
Double it.
Almost double it, yeah.
But my inflation can take it, I think.
Yeah, you got pretty good inflation right now. 9.5, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
There goes the war. I support. I'll give you some fund insurgency. The invasion begins! And at least you get to base out of the US.
Yeah.
You could always run and hide if everything goes to shit. It'll be really interesting still to see if the US decides to come in and help. Definitely secure a barracks on all of your fronts so that you have somewhere to resupply. That's very important. Oh my god, look at that fucking bum rush. Holy fuck.
Oh boy, they're coming to meet you.
Oh boy.
Keep your supply line open, hold the line.
You're making some dangerous moves, sir. Oh, you're gonna have a huge fight over Monterrey. Looks like you overwhelmed them, though.
I have it.
In sheer quality alone. You're moving so fast currently, their military approval, plus all the insurgency funding, is just dying.
You got your line cut off, they cut you off.
Yeah, but he got new sources of supply. You can't retreat, so anything in there has to fight to the death, but...
It's a death circle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so many.
Luckily, Monterrey has a barracks, actually, so... Yeah, they're bum-rushing Monterrey, the Mexicans, more than anything. When you get a chance, look to the west, you should take Mexicali, it has a barracks. But I know you got that big-ass fight over Monterrey. Feel free to slow it down if you need to. Some of your troops are going back into America, too. Well, your big push in Monterrey is definitely the biggest source of success. Smaller western fronts going well. The fucking regional supply in your pushes is disgustingly low. You have all this land, but there's like no the Canadians are here!
Oh my
the
god.
Canadians are helping you! Look! It's the Canadians!
Awesome.
You are getting help from Canada!
God bless them.
Who would have guessed?
But not the US.
Who would have guessed that the Canadians would come this whole way just to help you? Like, they're literally, you can look up and see more of them driving down through the US to help you.
I think maybe they were just bored. Hey man, let's go get in a fight, eh? Okay, eh?
Eh.
Let's go make NAFTA a two-party thing.
It's like, we don't need the middleman. Although I guess on a technicality, the middleman will be the US, but still. You don't need the southern man.
Got some nice pushes going out. Your supply scares me, but...
Yeah, no.
Over by Tampico, you got a potential port.
Yeah. Take that port. There you go.
Make sure that stays connected to a lane, and that will give you some good supplies. You got all these different fronts, and it pretty much just narrowed down into this one front for the most part. It's just moving through Mexico is such a bitch. And also, Shibi, here's more proof that it does help non-player ones.
Okay.
Some countries are just picky.
Ah, okay.
It's weird.
Gotcha.
Like, the US isn't helping, but Canada is. You're gonna get even more oil, dude. I swear to God, if I look back here and you place down every fucking oil rig you can. Alright, thank God you still haven't done it in Venezuela. Oh my God. I would be so concerned.
Man, I have to go give him ideas for it. He's gonna crash the oil market. We're gonna be able to...
I've never, in modern days, seen the oil market crashed. Oh my God, I just realized how much oil Nigeria is giving you. You're just exploiting the hell out of them. You're really good at exploitation.
Yep.
UK.
It's almost like your country was the best at that.
Who'd have thought? And now with that being said, time to pay off another loan.
Mexico's military approval right now is just in the shitter.
So I got 6 more to pay off, so that's roughly about still $700 billion worth.
Mexico has lost over 300 units, 150,000 dead. I feel like their military is mostly crushed. Your inflation's already gone down 2%.
Yeah, I also doubled my population already.
No, you had 160 or so mil before this war. Mexico had 111. So this isn't even going to double. Getting closer to the capital. Look at the Canadians leading the charge. Those brave, brave Canadians. I really can't believe how easy we're getting away with everything. Not one country has stood up to us and been like, no, bad. I declare war on you, Mr. Warmonger.
Don't say it too loud.
But yeah, if we put it on medium, well then the whole world fucking goes batshit crazy.
We had it on low during the Muslim playthrough and the world went batshit crazy.
Batshit crazy.
Remember Thailand attacked me because I was warmongering in the Middle East.
I remember.
I wasn't even warmongering. I was defending you. I just had to declare war to defend because you wanted me to open the other front. Which still, thank God I did. We would never have been able to maintain those roads on your front.
I know. I mean, look how far I've come since then.
Well, oh no, that was Iranian infrastructure, not yours. That was their fault.
Oh, no, I mean in terms of tactics.
Yeah, true. Back then, you kind of just took 100 troops per road, stacked them up, saw some units, put them all off the road, got stuck and surrounded in the desert, lost your entire military. Damn, what could I have done differently? Woo, and the capital of Mexico just fell. Oh, they're surrendering in mass. Oh, they're not even fighting anymore. Your rapid conquest plus all the fund insurgencies, and they just fell over by the time you got to the capital. Yep, there goes Mexico. Now you have... Oh man, you're catching up to the US and pop. Woo, woo.
Thank you, Canada.
Yeah, thank you, Canada. I'm gonna need to build agriculture at this rate. Or just buy a bunch, but why not build?
I also got 5 more research centers, so...
What? The fuck? Goddamn.
Ooh, fucking voice crack. What? You got 5? Why can't I get 5? I want 5. Speaking of gaining research centers, I could use another couple. I guess this is a good chance to declare my next war.
Who?
Austria, of course. Where else am I going to get research centers?
Alright.
To Slovakia! We go! Then I'm just gonna step on Vienna. I really wish you could rename things in multiplayer. I'd have so much fun with that. You know, like, my capital would not be named Paris right now. It would be named, like, Oui Oui or Baguette.
Really?
I might just name it PP for the fun of it.
Are you serious? Egypt doesn't have a single fucking research center? What the hell? Oh, yeah.
They do. They have a lot. They have 3 and they're building another 2.
What would that tab be under? The land?
No, there's a research tab.
Oh, research. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5,
Israel has a bunch as well. India has a lot. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yes. Yes, I know about India. God damn it.
Bangladesh has 1, building a 2nd. Pakistan has a good amount, yeah.
Oh, I could take over Egypt and then... Or, I don't know. Maybe I'll go for Sudan first. Oh, yeah, that would be good. Push up Egypt's southern flank instead of hitting it from the north. It's not like they don't have a lot of fucking oil to extort or anything.
Who's Sudan?
Let's go Spain. No, Egypt.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm declaring war.
Need reinforcements.
Let's go! I lost a very enthusiastic Artie in the charge. Push on Vienna. We've reached it. I think the Slovakians might be coming to help me. And I think I see some Croatians.
Also some Polish.
Come, oh yeah. Come, my allies. Help me stomp these heathenist non-NATO members out of the ground. For they have research and I want it. Yes. Together, NATO, we will meet Putin's expectations. We shall become the antagonists, and they shall do nothing. And Vienna falls. Dead. Everyone, look at everyone's coming to help me. They're such beautiful allies. Italians manning the Western Front, Slovakians and Slovenians and Croatians, Hungarians, fucking Polish. Everyone's coming for a good time over here.
That or they just all hate Austria that much.
Well, it is where Hitler's from.
Just target practice.
Graz, the new capital shall fall.
We took their capital.
It fell. We're eating it from the west and the east at this point. I feel like my allies have more troops in Austria than I have right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
All these countries are not very strong by themselves, but combined, they're very good.
Germany comes to help now.
Oh, Germany's coming? Germany, you'll help me fight Austria, but not Switzerland?
Yeah.
You hypocritical motherfuckers. Fucking Germany, man. Anyway, they literally just have, like, Salzburg left. They have, like, nothing. And, of course, they're fighting to the death at Salzburg. Oh, there you go. Surrendered at Salzburg. We did it! We did it. We did it! Yeah! Something Spanish. We did it. Now, where's all that other shooting coming from? Oh my god, the Albanians were coming to help. The Greeks were coming to help. The Bulgarians. Dude, like, all of NATO was coming to help me invade Austria, of all fucking countries. Austria. Where's that shooting? It sounds like it's in Europe, but I can't find it. Oh, I found it! It's NATO members sailing through this little teeny part of Slovenia who is not in NATO for some reason. Yeah, they're just attacking the merchant marines as they go by. This is why you need NATO to be an organization. Because now Slovenia is just going to sit here, constantly shooting at all of these passing NATO units. Or, you know, you could just make the default for these countries to not be sailing through neutral fucking waters.
Yeah, that would work too.
Also, Greece, yeah. Greece isn't in NATO like they should be. That's another problem. They're getting shot at in NATO territory. I'm the only one that even allied with Greece. Why was Greece coming to help? They have no way to even get to me. They're just sailing into Croatian waters, getting shot at, and leaving. Yeah, we're gonna hear some shooting for a while.
We kind of did forget about Greece, didn't we?
I didn't. I allied them.
I forgot about them.
I also allied Bosnia.
I support them, but I have everything but the former alliance, so...
Let me repair all my new acquisitions. I hope not too many NATO members die to their own stupidity, but that's what happens. Does this sound familiar, Shibi?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidgen. I need to build more military goods. I'm only building like one military goods factory at a time though, because I just don't need that much. Let me get rid of these mill mids. I don't want mids. Get rid of this coal plant. Get rid of this coal small. Other small. Get rid of that. Other. Get rid of that. Petrol, get rid of that. If I build anything, it's going to be hydro. And right now, my own demand's going up so much, I might as well just start building, right? I mean, it would help my inflation, which has actually only gone up right now.
Gone to shit.
In the war.
No surprise there.
I feel like I need to raise some taxes again. I feel like I lowered too many of them too quickly. My economy is taking off too rapidly. After that war, my economy is just going up still. Anyway, the French penis into Europe has been completed.
Yeah, Europe has literally been fucked.
I'm gonna go ahead and place some more oil derricks where I have them available. I don't have too many available, and I do figure that might be good to build at least a little bit, because it doesn't really rely on any infrastructure. It can, if they're close by, technically it can rely on some infrastructure, but the supply tends to be pretty well off anyway. It's more expensive, but meh. I'm not sure, by the way, Shibi, but I think Gambia was also one of your colonies. It's on the west coast. It may have been someone else's, though. Yes, it was indeed British Gambia.
Gambia? Alright.
Yeah, it's just a little teeny tiny, itty-bitty country with nothing in West Africa.
I see it.
I see your troops staging near Egypt and trying so desperately to get through my territory. Taking the roads that have no supply. Some of them are literally just trapped in the desert because they took the dumbest possible way. Where's my nearest supply plane? Here, I found one.
Oh, they're not going for Egypt. They're going for Sudan.
I resupplied yours with my strata tanker just fine. Do yours have supply in them? They have. See, I got them moving. Let me pause and look at what these units are. No, these are not supply. These have no cargo capacity whatsoever, these planes.
Okay.
Look at their spec sheet under cargo capacity. It's on the left under reaction time.
Oh, cargo pass. Oh, 0. Okay, I see.
Yeah. They can only carry the amount of supplies that they have capacity for. I need to develop this all more, but I leave certain areas like this open until I take places like Chad, and then I fill them in more. when it makes sense to. Just haven't taken what I need to properly fill them in better. Inflation's up to 6.7. Yeah, I might need to turn taxes up or social spending down, something, because it's going up pretty quickly. Or, you know, just declare another war and see what happens. How are you going to invade Sudan from there?
Yeah, literally no roads.
You'll have a little bit of supply leading up to my border, but then there's just nothing on their side. You could technically brute force it with a small, elite tactical force and, actual transport planes that have cargo capacity.
That's the idea.
Well, you could actually
Transport
transport entire units and just airdrop them. I mean, they have a pier on their east coast. Why not just use that?
I guess I could.
I just mean, it'll be interesting watching you try to get, because you're going to have no supply in that desert until you reach the first town, and they are going to be rushing everything they have at your troops in the desert.
Well, here, why don't you build a little supply depot then down here in the border?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, could do that. In fact, tell me how much it costs. I'll pay for it. It's your 20 trillion fucking dollars.
Trying to look at the logistics of where I could even build it, because I have to build it somewhere the supplies go out to begin with. Otherwise, it won't build. And my supply doesn't quite reach the border, but it goes close by. I actually have an air base in that little town where you're sitting on, so that's bringing in supply to that area. It's just maybe I just build like
That's why I had my troops go there.
Yeah. Well, technically speaking... Oh, that would be too difficult. Hang on. I was going to say Chad's on my list, and I just looked, and the easiest way for me to get into Chad is going through Cameroon, and that's 2 successive wars. Going down the road would be a bitch and a half. With a small force, I guess it's doable. Still a bitch and a half.
Sweet, only 5 more payments to pay off. And I'll be debt-free! And I also have no aircraft whatsoever that have any cargo capacity.
You better get some. My current supply plane that I use has 444 tons. The one that had the most I could use had more, like 800 or 900. I went with this one because its reaction time is high. It was cheaper and its range was still pretty decent. I like high reaction time on my supply planes because it lets them react to situations easier and escape being shot at easier. Australia and Spain made an alliance. Whoa.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
How could you? Maybe I'll just like blitz my next two of my other historical targets that are next to Sudan. Because if I blitz Cameroon, then I can get into Chad really easily. If I blitz Chad, then you have a road with towns nearby leading onto a road that leads into Sudan. That might just be the simplest way to actually do it. That would secure you a constant supply line.
It's up to you. I mean, don't have full war justification towards them just yet.
Well, I have justification towards these two, so.
Yeah, alright, time to take Brunei.
Haha.
Brunei!
Death to Brunei! Oh, they've acquired debt since I've last looked at them. Well, prepare for one of your easiest conquests, because they're really tiny and have almost nothing. But they took some of your Malaysian land. Actually holding you off there a little bit, huh? Guess Abrams can't brute force everything.
Nope.
Well, you pushed them out of that one town. One town left. I think the actual quote-unquote name of this city is Bandar Jasmine or something. I hate how they use the native names in this fucking game. Like, you put it in English. Let's acknowledge for a fact that if I'm playing this game with English, I don't know what the fuck Bandar Seri Bagua is, and nobody I know would know what that is. Use the actual English names. Which I'm pretty sure for that is Bandar Jasmine or something. You might... Oh god, your troops. Run into a little supply issue there. Pushing up a little quick in the jungle. Get a little AA stuck on Bandar. Not enough bullets reaching up to that front. Quite. Funny because you had supply trucks there.
I know, that's why I brought them. Retreat. Can't move. Alright, reorganize, guys. Come on, reorganize.
Yeah, you had the supply trucks in the back. But one of them at least looked like they had supply. Wow, remember when I said this would be one of your easiest conquests yet? I guess I was wrong. The big thing you ran into was a supply problem, but supply is catching up now, and most of the enemy units are dead. So long as you make sure to keep the supply trucks on your units instead of retreating them with the injured ones, you should be able to just power through shooting at the capital. Also, that little oil spot should have no garrisons on it since you already blew them up. There you go. That's another little supply spot. They're already trying to reclaim it. Look at them. Sneaky bastards. Oh, they're cutting you off! Watch those injured Abrams. They cut you off! So sneaky, this AI, you know? So sneaky. Sneaky little bitch. If AI in this game is good at one thing, it's encircling. But that's their last city and their capital, so that's pretty much it for them. Bye-bye, Brunei. There it goes. I love I have some, like, motorized engineers and combat engineers from World War II from some of these fucking countries I've taken over. Hey, I'm seeing Nigerian troops popping up. The Nigerian troops are all, like, early Cold War, late World War II. Yucky.
You know what's yucky? It's your face, Macron.
Ha! Hey, Spain allied with Greece. How many nearby air bases? I'm gonna move at least one transport thing up because this is a jungle. I have enough research centers for once, at least, so that's nice.
How many do you have now?
14 slots, so 13 research centers. Also, my economy's going up so much right now, just because of my taxes being as lowered as they are, that I can certainly eat another 28 million Africans without issue. They do have their military approval, but the army of Cameroon shouldn't be that big of an issue, I don't think. I'm gonna slow it down just in case. And begin the war! First things first, secure source of supply. They have no garrisons. Good, good. That means there's
so fast.
little stopping me from just marching down there. Well, their army's coming up the road now. It's all World War II shit by the looks of it anyway. Now, I'm meeting their World War II shit, but it's not going to do very much. I love how I do have a Stratotanker from the US. It's a lot older than my other things here, though. I don't have a lot of troops pushing up right now, but it seems to be enough.
There comes the artillery.
Yeah, they're all coming along the road, but a lot of them look like they were in reserves. Their efficiency's pretty crap, and they're all just dogpiling along this one road.
And they're gone.
Now, the one thing is they're charging so many up. I don't have a lot of units up here. My supply is not keeping up. They're not gonna hurt me really very much, but I need more bullets to catch up to shoot at them. Go, my plane, go! Oh, it ran out. It's going home. It's coming back. More bullets! Bullet! Alright, they have just a line of broken troops running to and from their capital. I should be able to go stomp it out. I'm at the capital! Just garrisons there. Everyone else is pretty much retreated already. I doubt they'll surrender after this capital with how big their country is, but this small amount of troops seems to be working pretty well. I'm just trying to stay on one path, though, because I'm afraid to go any other way. And I did already get a barracks here, with a seaport and all. Why do they have a sea pier right next to a seaport? That's stupid. You're stupid. Oh, they have a bunch more troops here. It's all World War II, but it's all dying really quickly, but up the road we go! AT leads the way! Alright, I've pushed up more. The supply needs to fill in. Oh, they surrendered! Nice! Didn't have to go that far. Looks like I had gotten most of their military anyhow. Now I can literally declare war on Chad and immediately step on their capital. I took a little tiny bite out of my inflation, still very high. We could use a road connecting this military base. That would help supply. There's a lot of connections I'm sure I could do here to help supply. You don't need a sea pier down here. We already have a seaport with an air base. This country's not terribly connected as is. Scrap all the agriculture it had, though. We need none of that crap. Hans Micro we don't need. Coal we don't need. What else do they have that we don't need? Petrol? Oh, no petrol. That's very surprising. I make enough consumer goods again. That's nice. I'm literally just right about to go into Chad already. I'm just doing one after another. Here I come, Chad. To war! They have an air base on their capital city. That's nice.
Yeah, after that it's gone for sure.
Ooh, I see their fucking army just rushing forward from the south. I take this capital nice and quick, then I can crush their military approval, like, instantaneously right out of the gate. They're rushing up pretty quickly. Let me get some air power in here, because this feels like too easy of a target for air. This just army sweeping forward into my lines. So I got a big air force coming over to say hello. Oh, they needed to refuel a lot of them, but they're here! Swarm! Swarm! Yep, that went pretty effectively. Although they've successfully stopped me from blitzing the capital just by moving more troops there, because there's only so much I can do right here. Where's my supply planes? I need more bullets up front, ASAP, because that's the only thing slowing me down is my amount of bullets. I've pretty much broken their entire offensive unit push. They're dropping supplies, shooting's going faster, very good.
I'm going for Guatemala now.
Oh, nice. We expand.
Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because why not? Well, why not? Yeah, why not?
Guatemala. Poor Guatemala, they don't stand a chance. They're gonna have one good rush of offensive units. Meeting your fucking Abram and FCS or FCW? FCSW army. But they're all gonna fall apart pretty much. I've taken the capital of Chad. They have a new capital. They moved it down south. I'm gonna get a push going on there. There's not a lot of fighting to be had over there. And I see the Guatemalans are already just being slaughtered.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I see that. Bye-bye, Guatemala. Spain is here for you. Yeah, the Central American countries are not going to put up a fight. Hey, I took their capital. I wasn't even looking.
No, I think the biggest fight is going to be Brazil.
Yeah, certainly. Oh, Guatemala's already dead. Easy. Are they gonna fight me more? The further they fight me, the more annoying it gets because they have just some towns that are off by themselves. Oh, they surrendered. Woo! Alright, sir, your way has been opened. You now have a road leading directly into Sudan. Down here in Chad. And I think Chad had uranium. Ooh. Treaty integrity back down to 50. Inflation down to 5.5. But it's okay. I didn't declare wars for a little bit, so it's just catching up. Everyone's a little angry at me again, though, for declaring so many wars.
Yeah, well, gee, I wonder why.
But hey, I did my part. Grab all the agriculture I got. I'm just gonna go through. No mill mids to get rid of. Have a little bit of coal. Really, like, nothing else I need to worry about, though. That was pretty much all of it. I have a lot of oil derrick capacity, it looks like. And other oil capacity, surely. I have endless capability for that. I mean, even with oil derricks, it's still profitable to do all this stuff, at least. My economy's doing pretty great. It's going up again, even with the war being over, surprisingly. At least start building some rails around and connecting a lot of this crap.
The US has an inflation of almost 17%. Amazing.
Yeah, those countries get really high up there.
China is deflating.
Yeah, those countries tend to get really low down there. The oil here is actually already really well supplied. That's surprising. I could build the shit out of that whenever I want, certainly. Down here, maybe not as much, though. I need to build up some areas of supply in this region where I can build stuff. That's why I'm starting with rails. And from there, I'll build things like air bases and yada yada. Go ahead and build even a bridge right here connecting these two little work areas. It helps. It helps to get a bridge down there, I suppose. Also connect this via rail, because why not? I feel like it's good to get this stuff. Is this his troops moving through the desert? It is. I thought you were just brute force moving your troops, like, right down through the desert. Wonderful.
They'll make it.
They'll make it. Oh, it was fine. I don't even know how I would fill that area in. There's no resources over there. There's no starting point where it's like, oh yeah, let me build something there. There's a couple areas that are just empty just because, well, they're empty. But I can certainly fill some of these places in with rails.
It's too bad you can't build villages or something.
Yeah, nope, that's not a thing. I'm gonna start connecting things in a lot of this open desert with just massive rail lines because I can. You like my big rail line just going down there?
Yeah, would have helped a little while ago, but yeah.
I just got this.
No, you've had Libya for a good while now.
This wasn't in Libya. I mean, part of it was, but only part of it. You like this mess of rails to the south of where you are?
I'm not even gonna look at it.
It looks like a fucking obstacle course or some bullshit. Alright, I have a supply hub being built down there by where you are. Not in the city where you are, but nearby the city where you are. So it should spill over there anyway and give you some extra supply.